Sideline Rewind. Rhonda, come on now. What's up?
Join us.
What's going on?
Guys, we've never done this. We're really kind of actually nervous, but it's okay. Yes, we are.
Go.
We are. But hey, it's okay. We're just having fun with friends.
And trying something new.
That's it.
Right. It's the new year. You got to try something
That's right. That is right.
We have had a live audience.
Yes.
Yes.
On a recorded episode.
Yes.
However, we haven't just been live.
Right.
So we can't edit, and we'll apologize in advance for anything we say that may be inappropriate
And sometimes,
or mess up or whatever.
we start laughing
That's
and
the
we
beauty
can't
of
help it, but it's just
It is
who
what
we
it is,
are.
honey.
It's who we are.
It is what.
We'll try not to have the uncontrollable laughter.
And it is Friday, and we do have our Lamarca, so if you do not have yours, you need to go grab it.
Go grab your
because we're going to have some fun.
Let's
That's
go.
right.
And if you know a Pro Bowl cheerleader, go ahead and tag them and let them know that we're on right now. We're going to talk all things Pro Bowl cheerleaders, baby. Let's go.
Very exciting.
That's right.
Come on now.
All right.
Yes, honey.
All right.
San Francisco. The Pro Bowl was in San Francisco this year.
Yes.
That's great.
Great.
I think, and from all of the pictures that we put up and reposted, it seemed like it was a great time.
I
And
know.
and then the Super Bowl's there.
Yeah.
Right. I
So
love
that's
that
so
idea
cool.
that they did that.
Yeah.
It's
a nice
I
idea.
hope they keep doing that.
Yes.
because
Great.
It makes so much sense to be all the energy in the same place.
Yes.
And focus. I love it.
Yes.
It's great.
It's a good, like
I
a
think-
hype team thing.
I
That's
love
right.
it. I think we should get this show on the road. Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go. Sideline rewind. I'm sorry. Everybody's going. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go.
Here we go. What's up, everybody? This is Sideline Rewind, episode number 44, coming at you live.
We are live. We're
Come
making
on.
history right now. We are live.
Yes, honey. This episode will be called "Simply the Best." That song by the iconic
Yes.
legend
Miss Tina Turner.
Come on, Tina Turner.
Yes.
That song was released October 22nd, 1991.
Wow.
It was a massive commercial success, becoming one of her best-selling albums in the UK and selling millions around the world. And we love Tina Turner, honey.
Oh, yes, we do. You know, she was, because it always comes back to us.
Yes,
As you guys know, if you've watched anything that we've done, she did perform at the Super Bowl 34 that we were all at as well. So, Miss Tina, we love you forever.
Yes, honey, we was rolling on a river.
We still are.
We still are.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we're back with episode number 44.
Yes.
Welcome,
44.
welcome, honey.
Yes.
Let's
go.
do this thing.
go.
Anita, what's been up?
All right, so you should have received your second issue of our newsletter. If you have not yet subscribed, get on our Instagram or on our website and sign up for that newsletter. Lots of fun material in there.
Yay.
One of the things we're really excited about, the season ends, and we do have like a influx of episodes of auditions
Right.
and prep clinics and all the
Right.
things. But then things will kind of slow down a little bit. And so one of the things we do as Cheerleader, and we continue that in our alumni years, is our charitable organizations that we belong to or are a part of. And so we're starting something called Foundation Fridays. It'll be aired on YouTube. And we're basically anyone who has either founded a charitable organization or is heavily involved in a charitable organization and want to tell us more about it, tell all of our listeners, and just really shout it out. We'd love to hear about it and feature you. So we'll also have a link to that in our Instagram and on our website. So look for it and join us.
Let us
So
know.
fun,
Yeah,
yes.
and then let me just say, if you're like a part of an alumni association, go ahead and send us that information because there's
Absolutely.
some great alumni that do
Sure.
great foundational things.
Right.
We want to talk about that on the podcast.
Yes.
So please sign your organization up, your alumni association, and let us know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on now. What
Yes.
else? What else, pretty Rhonda? What you got? See?
Here we go.
Okay,
Don't
here we
get me to
go.
laughing.
Okay.
So we're talking about all things Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl cheerleaders. And so this is basically a shout out to everybody that's made the Pro Bowl ever. And we just want to give a little historical facts,
Yes.
just like kind of
Let's hear it.
highlight some things about Pro Bowl cheerleaders. How about that?
We want to hear
The
it.
Pro Bowl was started in 1980, and that was for the players.
Yes.
But the Pro Bowl cheerleaders were established in 1992, and that was by Jay Harworth and Angela King.
Yes, Miss Angela King.
Honey, she's starting everything.
Yeah.
Angela King in the house.
Yes.
That was established in 1992, but they did not perform until 1993, and that was in Hawaii.
Yes.
The selection process. One member from every NFL cheerleading squad is chosen annually to participate based on skill, leadership, and performance. And the program has featured prominent long-term veterans and has been a staple in promoting NFL cheerleading talent, with notable selections continuing throughout the modern era. Pro Bowl cheerleaders, by the numbers. Now let's do some stats on this.
This is fascinating. This is mind-blowing, honestly.
It is. It's great.
Yes.
Pro Bowl cheerleaders represent the top 1% of NFL talent, with one elite member selected from each team annually to perform. The number of participants varies depending on the number of NFL teams, with cheer squads typically representing a small fraction, less than 1 to 2% of the NFL cheerleader population, making it a highly exclusive, once-in-a-career honor.
Wow. So amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't
And
it?
congratulations to everyone that was selected this year, and
Absolutely.
everybody that's been selected any year, because you are
You're
that
special.
girl and that guy.
Absolutely.
You're amazing.
And an inspiration.
Yes.
And that shows great leadership skills and great talent. And that's why we're here to talk about
Yes,
all things
right.
Pro Bowl cheerleaders.
Let's do it.
Exactly, and so we have our very own co-host Jeanine,
Yeah.
who was a Pro Bowl
That-
cheerleader. And tell us
that
what
is
year that
true.
was when you were selected.
Yes, honey.
Well, let's just take it. We like to rewind things here. So let's rewind way on back. Take
Take
your little
that
tape.
and rewind it back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Back to 2001 is when I went to the Pro Bowl, which is quite, looking back at it, is quite such an honor, because I look back and I go, wow, the Titans had 8 players to go to the Pro Bowl that year. They had Frank Wycheck, Brad Hopkins, Bruce Matthews, Steve McNair, Eddie George, Javon Curse, Samari Roll, and Joe Nedney.
Come on now.
So come on, and then me, like, okay.
And Jeanine.
And Jeanine.
So I think it was kind of, we were talking about this. It's like you think something was like yesterday, but it was actually like a million years ago. So in my mind, I just went last week, but here we are, all these years later, and yeah, still just can't believe that happened.
Come
but
on
yeah,
now. That's
so
great.
yeah,
And I know it was in Hawaii then.
it was.
And then I don't remember what year they switched it to Orlando.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know that
I'm
either.
not sure.
If somebody knows that, y'all
Yeah, let
let
us know that. I'm not sure. I know I love that they switched it to San Francisco this year.
Yes.
But I will say there's something to be said when you find out you're going to Hawaii and
Yeah.
you're going, when we went, it was like, I think around 2 weeks. And
2 weeks.
yeah, to go and do all of these things and get to, I don't know, just like a dream come true.
Yes.
So I think there was something to be said for it being in that destination.
Yes.
Especially beautiful Hawaii.
Of course.
But I do love the convenience of it being all together with the Super Bowl. It's equally
Yes.
exciting.
I think it's a great
Well, and I
hype
think
thing.
more people can experience it.
Sure.
So I don't know how many people went when it was
Right.
in Hawaii or Orlando.
Right.
But
Yes.
I think even people who may not get an opportunity to go to the Super
Sure.
Bowl may come into San Francisco and be part of the Pro Bowl experience.
Yes.
And that's pretty cool. too.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you were there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the things you did while you were there.
Yeah.
Well, leading up to that, I mean, if you've ever wondered, like, how do they get there and they all know the same routines, like they're on the
Yes.
same team?
All
well,
of that.
they sent me a VHS tape, okay?
Woo!
Yeah.
VHS
VHS in the house.
of all the routines, and you were to learn those via VHS, VCR. Take that, rewind it back about 100 times until you got it right. And you learned all the routines prior. Then you get there.
How
and
many routines was it? If you
Oh,
don't mind, I'm
gosh.
sorry. Was it
You
like
know, I
10
can't-
or 12?
At least, yeah. It was
Okay.
quite a few because you had all your sideline, and then they combined some of the longer routines into, mashed it up into halftime performance or,
Yeah.
field performances.
Yes.
And so, yeah, so when you get there, then you go right into rehearsals. It's jump right in, and then you've got appearances and different pep rallies and parties and events, and it just nonstop action, but in
Love
the best
it.
way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So after you got there and you got to practice together,
Mhm.
when did you do your first performance? Like, did you have multiple practices or?
Not very many. I think it was like
Yeah.
one day, all day,
Okay.
and get it together. But you know, it's so funny because that's one of my best memories of going to Pro Bowl was learning the routines, taking what I learned in my bedroom, home with all the
Yes.
dirty
Yeah.
clothes on the floor, as we talk about. Don't film your tryout routine like that. But and then getting there in that first practice and actually performing the choreography, it was just like such an electric energy. You know, with
Yes.
everybody there and everybody's talent, and then finding out where your spot was going to be and getting all the, you know, like you were just going like dancing for your life, basically.
Yes.
Like, let's go all in because I'm going to represent the Titans the best way I know how. So
Absolutely.
that to me, it was just such a fun memory. Even though it was a lot, it was a good a lot, if that makes sense. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mhm.
So how did you find out, do you know what the process was for how you got chosen?
Yeah. The process is different for all teams, and I think that they continue to evolve and change those processes.
Yes.
Based on what works, what doesn't work. Some teams go from a team vote of all the team members voting for who they feel would be a good representative. Some are just from the directors and staff
Yes.
of the organization. Some might include fan voting. That would be an asset to who they would like to see represent their team. But when I went personally, I believe it was just a director staff vote and decision.
Yeah.
And so, such an honor. Such an honor.
Awesome.
Such an honor.
Good
Yeah.
choice, Mika.
Come on, Mika
Love
Sykes.
you.
Let's go.
Yes. No. So, what else you got for
That's
me?
awesome.
Come
so
on.
if you were a director, what selection process would you choose and what traits would be most valuable to you as a Pro Bowl cheerleader?
I think first of all is you've got to have the talent. You've got to be able to, not that everybody's not talented, but it's got to be that certain something that you can pick up choreography fast, you can change on the fly, change formation, being able to, you know, oh no, you're not doing this part. I know you learned on the left, but now you've got to switch it to the right. Being able to do that and adapt to what the choreographers need. I
Yes.
think that's super important. I think also being able to take direction, being able to be teachable and coachable.
Yes.
Is super important, and I think also being able to get along with other ladies and gentlemen that are going to be there with you. So if you were going because I'm the point of the pyramid, girl. No. You need to be able to be, no, actually I'm the back right corner for this, and that's okay because I'm surrounded by so many amazing people
Yes.
that back right corner is an honor.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
think
honey.
that's super important. I just think having the overall total package of what the NFL and what NFL cheerleading is, and that's just being a good person, having a good attitude, being nice, being talented, being able to speak and represent yourself well.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just got to have the whole package.
Agreed.
But you can do it. Yeah.
Yes.
You can do it. You can do it. Yes.
Yeah,
and I think
think
it's one thing to be able to perform and get along with people you bonded with and did team
Yeah.
building things
Sure.
with throughout your
That's, yeah.
season, but then
Sure.
to go around all strangers
Right.
and be able to
Yes.
adapt that. That's
Sure.
really says
Yeah.
something, and you do have to have that characteristic.
You've got to leave your ego at the door and be like,
Correct.
you know what, I'm walking into this amazingly talented group of people and I am going to do my best. And wherever I am, I just know that I'm honored to be here. It is a privilege to be here. So, yeah.
Yay! And so, what about like dealing with there were a lot of fans there from all the different.
There were a lot of
teams?
fans there.
And,
And
you
who
had to
knew?
And
I
you
didn't.
had to interact with all of them. Like, what was
Yes,
that
there were a
like?
lot of different events that they had us perform at, and that was super fun because, okay, I had never been anywhere, okay, until that, and then you go there and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, but the fans, they love it. They're so supportive and just being there in that environment it didn't feel much different from being here in Nashville with our fans at that time,
Right,
where
right.
it was kind of felt like that too.
Right,
So
right.
it was really, really fun experience.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And that says something about the fans being able to travel over there to Hawaii
Sure.
and be like, hey.
Well, who doesn't want to go to
I know.
Hawaii? Come on.
Exactly. They're like, I'm going to go
Like,
see
this
my
is a-
favorite players.
That's right.
Perfect
Cheerleaders.
And cheerleaders.
Hawaii.
Yeah. Come on
Just like
now.
they do in London when the games are there. or something.
Yes.
They build their vacations
Yeah.
around it.
Come on now. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
What is the role and responsibility of a Pro Bowl cheerleader, would you say, when you're there? Like,
Oh.
outside of the dancing and performing.
I would say your number one role is to represent your team to the best of your ability, and then some. You know,
Yeah.
as far as professionalism and just being the role model that they knew that you could be when they sent you.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But you know, the things that we had to do were, like I said, rehearsals, different parties, pep rallies. There were different events, like different games. What do you call, like, there was like a tug of war and like, what do you, you know, like things of that nature, which y'all know me. That's not really my jam,
Field day.
but like field day. But it was still very, very
still
fun.
fun.
Yeah, and so just the whole experience. I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. And I really didn't think about it until today when you guys mentioned we were doing this, or the other day, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did y'all get to interact with the players at all? Like, I know it was a fun, because it's the Pro Bowl for them. That's an honor for
Sure.
them to be there too. So did y'all get to kind of hang out with them? It's like, hey, I'm a Tennessee Titans cheerleader.
There were
What's
times
up?
that
I'll
the
represent.
players were in the same areas that we were, but I would say my personality is very shy, so I wasn't
Yeah.
ever like, hey, you know, like I would never. I don't know. I just didn't. But it's
Yeah.
funny. It's funny because now we do talk to some of the players and Javon, and you know, it's just. I didn't even. I was like, wait, we were there at the same time. Like today, I'm like,
Yes.
wait. So, but no.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm really
That's
excited
awesome.
for Taylor. She just got back.
Yeah.
To hear how
Yes.
the experience is different now that they
That's
have a
right.
game.
Sure.
And
Sure.
We need to have her on if
Yes.
I know. So just to find out all the different
Absolutely,
things they
yeah.
do,
Sure.
especially like we said,
That's
being
right.
in the same city as the
That's
Super
right.
Bowl. I love
Yes.
it. And I followed her, but you still can't get a
Yes.
real feel for their responsibilities
Mhm.
and their
Yeah.
activities and all the fun things they've done. So I can't wait to talk to
That's
her.
good
Yeah.
to hear
Yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
fun.
So what about, did you make friends? Did you, like, what was the sisterhood like, the vibe like? Like, what did you take away from it as a person,
Yeah.
not only as a cheerleader, but as a person?
Well-
and how did it, evolve you in ways?
Yeah, I can say that I went in scared. I mean, like I said, I hadn't been anywhere really. Okay.
Yeah.
Up until that point, I mean,
Yeah.
I went play with when I was at UT.
Yes.
But anyway, so I went in scared. Like I'm going by myself. I'm at a pity party. I'm not going to know anybody. I will say that the sisterhood is immediate. I can remember standing in my room like crying when I had to leave because I did not want to leave these girls. I mean, it was
Because
just so
connected so much.
yes, so much, and it was unbelievable. I mean, it unlike anything I could have ever thought it would be. I know Raquel from the Kansas City Chiefs. We were very close.
Yes.
And
Hey, Raquel.
yes, Raquel, and then Cindy from Dallas, and Nicole from Miami, Kimberly from the Denver Broncos. And fun fact, as we mentioned before, we were at Super Bowl 34, which was the year before performance that we did, that they selected one cheerleader from the Titans and one cheerleader from the Rams. And
Yes.
that danced on stage with Travis Tritt, and the Rams cheerleader was Megan Toole, and she was actually at the Pro Bowl the next year with me.
Oh,
So therefore,
oh my God,
yeah, it was
that's
kind of like
awesome.
here we meet again, you know. So
Yes.
it's just so fun,
Oh, that's
so fun.
That's trivia. for me.
Yes.
I didn't know
And
that.
We see you on here, Taylor.
Yes,
We can't wait to talk.
Yes.
To you.
Taylor's on.
yes. And so another one fun fact too, with talking about the sisterhood.
Yes.
A couple of years ago, I was in Las Vegas for a dance nationals competition for my daughter.
Yes.
I'm walking through the food court, and I hear somebody say, "Jeanine," she's waving. I'm like, "Oh wait, what?" And she's like, "Kalisha from Pro Bowl," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, we're at the same dance
That's so
competition
cool.
with
That
our
is.
daughters." And here she is, just looks exactly the same, just as beautiful as ever, and could not be sweeter. We should have her too on.
Yeah.
She's super sweet.
Absolutely.
So it's such a small world, and so lifelong friendships. And even if you don't talk every day, you see them and you're like, okay, it's the next day.
And that's how I want to you to reference because I know
Yes.
that you brought her up, and I'm like, oh my God, that's
Yes.
been years later, and y'all
Yeah.
are still in,
So
good
fun.
friends and
So fun.
Yeah, and it's harder to do back then because we didn't have like
There
social
was no
media,
phones. That's
cell
why
phones. Like we weren't able
they're
to
like,
stay connected.
send me
That's right.
pictures. I'm like, girl, I don't really have any videos or pictures. Yeah.
ProBowl cheerleaders, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen. We are so happy that you are sharing your memories with us, and I just think it's appropriate to honor you guys because I don't think that we get to. I mean, you get to go to the Pro Bowl, but we don't talk about it after the Pro Bowl and
Right.
what it means,
Right.
and the
Yeah.
work and the dedication it takes to be there. So, congratulations.
Yes. Do you want me to share my favorite rewind?
Yes,
Of course.
It's not really pertaining to the Pro Bowl. It's my favorite rewind of going, I would say, is just the fact that I did something that truly, truly scared the you know what out of me. I was terrified. Not of not knowing the routines. I had that part.
Yeah,
It was
what
just
were you scared of?
the unknown of I'm getting on a plane and I'm flying to Hawaii by myself. Who's gonna go with? Isn't somebody gonna go with me? And so I think I'm proud of myself for it. It opened so many more doors for me to know, Jeanine, you can do this. It's not that difficult. I know that might sound trivial, but
No.
for me, it was one of those moments that I was like, you know what? I can do anything. I can do this. I can go in and meet complete strangers and come out best friends. And so I think that's a life skill that so many people need to focus on.
Yes.
And if we did, then the world would be a happier place.
I 100% agree. And I always
Yeah.
say, like, you have to do things that put you outside your comfort
Yes.
zone or scare you or
Yeah.
challenge you. And if you don't, then you're not growing
Right.
as
That's
a person.
Right.
And
That's
so
right.
I love that you brought that up. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
that's my
very
favorite
important.
rewind. I'm very proud of that.
No,
one.
that's-
for me.
Love that.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
haven't traveled around, that's a huge experience.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
And it's different to travel to places you've never been before with
That's-
people you know.
Right.
And are
Yes.
close to.
Yes.
To just go and meet people. That's, it's
Yeah.
a huge step.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing.
But you feel so empowered after.
You do feel so empowered.
So what was
Yeah.
it like when you came back? Like, how did you feel?
I felt fired up. Like, I think I remember we came back. I'm like, okay, well, I have these cool moves that I'm going to teach the team. I have these moves that we're going to teach the team. And I was just like, it was like a fire was lit. Not that I didn't already have it, but it was just
It
like
just was
even more. I think it's like that anytime you're around a whole group of people with that same passion and that same fire, it just excels you to your next level. It makes you a better version of yourself that you were before you went. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
So-
love it. That's what it's about.
Yes.
I think that's what it's about: inspiring and being inspired, so you can give that to the next generation or your team
Yeah.
members when you come back.
Right.
So that's what it's about.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Come on now.
Come on now.
You gonna get me hyped.
She's hype.
Like, I love that, and I
I
think
love
that I'm losing my train of thought. But the year I cheered, when I cheered and then I came back, and so she was my coach, our choreographer,
Yeah.
and so we did a routine that you learned at ProBowl.
Yeah. I
So
kind of
fun.
took them and kind of like put my own spin on it.
She bangs.
Yes,
She
yes.
bangs.
I should have
Richard
named.
Martin, baby.
I should have named this episode that, as a matter of fact. But that was iconic. It was iconic.
It was. I love that routine.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
So I just love that how anybody going forward, and we're going to ask you this too, like if you're wanting to be a Pro Bowl cheerleader
Yeah.
or whatever, you have to have all these skills, but think about it being an inspiration for your team when you come
Sure.
back.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you think about that?
No, I think that's totally the reason you should go and come back and share that with your teammates. Come back and share your experience and share what you learned and bring that passion back because it only takes one person to ignite the whole team on fire.
Yes.
And that's what you need. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You heard it here first, baby.
Yes,
you
honey.
heard it. Let's go.
Yes. Yes.
Well, all right, friends.
Yes.
This
Yes.
was super
It was
fun.
so fun.
I loved Taylor getting on here. and
Taylor!
Our new video. And
Yes.
our editor got on Carly. Thank you.
Yes, Carly.
Yes.
We're
Thank
very
you.
excited to have you as part
Yes.
of our team. And this Sunday, as you've seen from our social media, come out to Neighbors at
Yes.
2 o'clock. The Neighbors in Franklin. That's where we'll be. I don't know
Yes.
any locations.
We would love to meet you.
But all of the locations of Neighbors are doing a childhood cancer drive. So
Yes.
it's $50 to reserve your seat to watch the Super Bowl. Get on their website and reserve your seat
Yes.
now. It's a great cause, obviously.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Yes, check them out.
It's gonna be
And
so
see us
fun.
at 2.
Come see us at 2. We're getting there early. It's a pregame situation.
Pregame,
So,
please.
Yes.
Y'all know what goes on at
Pregame.
pregame. Pregame.
yeah, probably some of this, but that's okay.
But if you don't do that, pregame, right? We gotta get
Right.
hyped for the game.
Right.
Gotta get hype.
Are we gonna make some predictions now, or are we gonna wait till we get there?
I think we better wait.
I think we better wait.
Well, hey, let
Yes.
us know who you got. We're gonna
All right,
put a post
yes,
out,
yes.
so if you want to tell us, and we'll shout you out. But hey,
This was so fun.
yes, honey, all things.
We appreciate you guys
Oh.
for jumping on and being a part of this with us.
Yes.
Because this was another thing, as I talked about, that scared me. This scared me too. But hey, I just came out a little bit taller and a little bit ready to go.
Exactly.
Go.
Yes, honey.
Come on
The
now.
words of
Yes,
Rhonda.
Let's
Yes.
yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Sideline Rewind, episode number 44. Simply the best.
Simply the best.
We're out.
You guys are the best.
Yes, honey. So are you. Come on now.